Hey guys, it's Osher today and we are going to do something different, but it's going to be related to FIFA. So I have chosen few players from Manchester United who can who have expected who have predicted their rating for FIFA 17. So the first player of the episode is going to be Juan Mata. In FIFA 16 he was 83 rated and his position was right mid, and I think he was quite good for Manchester United this season, but not the best. He was like for Chelsea when he was the player of the season twice for in 2 years. So I think he is not at his best. So I have kept him at the same rating as he was in FIFA 16. There would be a change in the card. It's not going to be same as FIFA 16. I don't know what to do for the change in the card. I don't have any designs to do that, but there would be a change in the design. But as far as Juan Mata is concerned with his rating, I think it's going to be same. He 83 rated. I think that's a good rating as per the player is concerned, because if he fares enough with Jose Mourinho, I think he would, or he might go to at least 85 rated. But I don't think Jose Mourinho would keep him in the club. So I think it's a nice rating for him. So I would love to see him at Manchester United, but it's going to be 83 rated, and I think if he moves on to Barcelona, that is what the transfer rumors are saying, so he might get a boost to 85 or 84 maybe, but I don't see that happening. Maybe Jose Mourinho would keep him this season, because we haven't got any central attacking midfield. And as far as when he was at Chelsea, the reason why he sold Juan Mata was because he had Oscar, who was a better player than Juan Mata, I think so. I'm not saying anything about that. I prefer Juan Mata over Oscar, but Juan Mata is the best player center attacking midfield in Manchester United currently. So that is what the rating is going to be. He played quite nice this season, but he was not at his best, as I said in the episode. So he is going to be 83, and that's what his final rating is going to be. Now I haven't changed for any physical stats or any other stats, because I don't know what the stats should be. I have just changed the overall rating of the players and maybe their positions too for Anthony Martial. So, and even if I do other teams' players, there would be a change in the position. There would be a possibility of a change in the positions of the player. So Juan Mata is the first player of the episode. The second would be Martial. So the next player is going to be Martial. In FIFA 16, when Manchester United bought him for 48 million euros, or I think that is 48 million pounds, he was something 75 rated in FIFA 16, or even lower than that. And when he was at Manchester United at the beginning of the season, he was 77 rated. And after the first goal against Liverpool, what was his debut goal, he went by one rating up, so that went to 78. So I have got the 78 rated card. So he was quite terrific for Manchester United. He didn't single-handedly put Manchester or got the win for Manchester United in the FA Cup, but it was a joint venture for Martial and David De Gea to get Manchester United the FA Cup dream. To win the FA Cup for Manchester United and Louis van Gaal, his last trophy for Manchester United, first and the last trophy for Manchester United in his last season of Manchester United. So that was great for Louis van Gaal, and that was a great signing from Louis van Gaal to sign Martial. I know he was quite costly at the beginning of the season. Papers called him waste of money. There were so many speculations about Martial that he would be a flop, the money is wasted, but when he was on the pitch, his feet talked and not his mouth. So I guess that was a brilliant thing from Martial to do, and he doesn't even talk that much. He has that look of, he has so many secrets of other players that he never ever smiles. But he was great on the pitch. scored 15 goals in all competitions and 10 goals in the Barclays Premier League. I think so. That's 10 goals. So, and he was the highest scorer in the Barclays Premier League for Manchester United and even in all competitions. So, he was the player with the best, I guess, I don't know what to say here, but he was one of the best players for Manchester United, and he was the and after Ronaldo, this is the best product Manchester United have currently, other than David De Gea. So he is young. He is right now 20, and I have given him I think he would be 81 in FIFA 17 because I don't know why, but Jose Mourinho would play him on the left wing. And when he came on FIFA 16, he was at striker position, but I think Jose Mourinho would play him at the left mid position because I think we are going to sign Zlatan Ibrahimovic from PSG, who hasn't signed any contract with PSG, so he's free to join any team. So I think Martial would get a rating of +3 for his overall rating, and there would be no changes in the stats or any other stats because I don't know what to change in the stats. I have changed the stats, but it is according to the Ultimate Team. The card is of Ultimate Team, so I guess that's what I have referred for the rating. But it's a great rating to have at such a young age. If you can sign for any other team, it could be a possibility. At 20 years old, he is a sorry for that. He's quite a good player to sign at 20 years old. So I think the next player is going to be David De Gea. So the next player is going to be Bastian Schweinsteiger. He was signed from Bayern Munich at quite a less amount. I guess I don't remember what was the fees that Manchester United paid for Schweinsteiger to Bayern Munich, but he was supposed to be a great signing in the midfield position, but most of the time he was injured. So he got his debut goal against Watford in a 2-1 win it was the away match for Manchester United. I remember that, but I don't remember which is the stadium for Watford. So he played quite well in that match. He was a late substitution, I guess I remember, and it was a 90th minute goal from Bastian Schweinsteiger. So he is currently with Germany at the Euros, and he did score against Ukraine in the first round of the group stage. It was a 2-0 win for Germany, and that was a great finish from Schweinsteiger. I know that was a great pass assist from Mesut Ozil to Schweinsteiger, but Schweinsteiger had to finish it, and that was a cool and great finish, and I think he is going to be back with Manchester United. There are rumors that he might leave the club after one season, but I don't think so. Jose Mourinho would make him a great midfielder, just like Bayern Munich did to him. So the reason I'm going to I think he is going to be 84 rated in FIFA 17 is because he was injured. He didn't play that many games in FIFA this season, and I guess he has lost few strength and I guess short powers, but he is still a good player to sign, and to have him in your team is a good sign. And to play him, he is quite good at physical and at passing, and even at shooting. You can take shots from long ranges too. So he is a good signing to have. He is a good player to have in your team, but I think he is going to get less rating than FIFA 16, and it's going to be 84 rated. So I think this is the best rating for him in this FIFA 17. If he improves does well in the Euro 16, he might be on 85 rated still. So I think it's going to be 84 as far as I think, and these ratings are from me, and this is not the official rating from FIFA or EA in the E3 currently going on. So I guess this is the best rating he could have. So the next player is going to be Rooney. So the next player is going to be Wayne Rooney, who has been not the best of his form for the last 2 or 3 seasons, but he has been good for Manchester United and even for England. So it is quite sad to see for him to underperform, but now recently in the last few matches he has been good in the central midfield position. I haven't changed his position from center mid to center midfield position, but I think his rating is going to go down from 85 to 84, and his pace might go down, so would his dribbling, but there would be a change in the defensive stats and the shooting and the passing stats too. I haven't changed any stats of him in this card, but it's going to be a change in his stats, so it would be very nice to see the change in his position from FIFA, but I don't think they would change it until Jose Mourinho decides what to do with him, where to play on the pitch. But I think with Zlatan coming to United, he might play in the central midfield position, so there might be a change and there will be a drop in his rating. I don't remember how many goals he scored for United, but he was the second top scorer for United, I guess. But whenever he was on the pitch, maybe it was FA Cup or FA Cup final or FA Cup semi-final, he was quite good. So he is a great player to have in your team, but as his age is going up, his performance is going down, so it would be nice to see him in the central midfield position. And I think he has said he's not going to leave Manchester United, and that's quite good because it's going to firm his position in the team, and he is the club captain and even the national team captain. So I guess if he performs quite good in the Euros, there might be a significant change in the overall rating. He might go plus 1 in the overall rating. That would be 86. But I think as far as I'm concerned, until now he's been quite poor, and the rating is sure to go down, and it's going to be 84. So the next player has to be David De Gea. So I don't have to give any introduction for this guy. He is currently 24-year-old, and he is one of the best players in the world currently, and I think it's going to be one of the best keepers when Manuel Neuer retires in few years time. But this guy has to be the one reason that because of him Manchester United qualified for the Champions League last season, and in this season they won FA Cup, but in this season they had Martial too, so that was like two people helping United to win FA Cup and helping them to at least qualify for the Europa League. And this guy has saved some of the most extravagant saves no one could ever think of. So this guy has to be 88 rated. I think he should go up by, I wanted to put it 90, but it would be not fair enough for Manuel Neuer, who is currently the best rated keeper and highest rated keeper in the world in FIFA currently. So I think he should be David De Gea should be either 88 or maybe 89, but not 90, because he hasn't reached his full potential. So David De Gea, I don't have to talk much about David De Gea because everyone knows about him. He's been absolute wall for Manchester United, but he is currently on international duty with Spain. If he performs quite well with Spain, then he might be 89, but with the performance he had for Manchester United, he would be 88 rated. Now that depends whether he is good for Spain or not, or whether Del Bosque, if that's the name of the manager, so of Spanish national team, there might be a change in the rating that would go up by 2. But as far as I'm concerned, that's his final rating, and it's going to be 88 rated for FIFA 17. So the next player is going to be Chris Smalling. He has been quite good for Manchester United recently. In this season, he was one of the best defenders in the Barclays Premier League. If I know, you might say you are wrong, but I think he is one of the best defenders currently in centre back, more precisely in the Barclays Premier League. and he might be one of the best in the world in next few years if he does well with Jose Mourinho and improves his defending. He has been and he is currently with England at the Euros, so if he can perform well there might be even better rating for him. That would be 86, but I don't think so it would be 86. I think it's going to be 85 for Chris Smalling. He is quite good in the air sorry for that, in the air, and his heading accuracy is quite nice. He has scored few headers this season and very nice clearance at the back too. He has been a rock in the defense for United, and this guy has the potential to be one of the best. And just like what Sir Alex Ferguson said a few years back, he could be one of the best centre backs in the world. I think he did say it for Jones. I think if Jones stays with United for next 2 seasons, he might be one of the best with this guy, and that would be the best partnership. But I don't think so it would happen, because we have just signed Eric Bailly from Villarreal. So I think Smalling has the potential to be one of the best in the world with I guess I don't want to say anything about that, but he has improved every season, and I think he is the one of the best in the Barclays Premier League right now. So, and one of the youngest, he is like 24, so that is still quite young. 24 or 25, and that is young, and he has got something 8 years to have, so that's a long career to be. And so I am going to end the episode right here. Thank you for watching, and put down your suggestion down below. And the next would be Bayern Munich or Barcelona. I still haven't decided anything about that. Or maybe a legend, which legend we would like to have in FIFA 17. So thank you for watching, and goodbye, and subscribe for more. Tata.